Okay. Yeah, I can hear you, boy. Right, I think we're going to go back and get Miko. And bring him down here. Now, I'm sure I've got one spider. We'll bring him down to about here, I think. As our backup again. And then we'll take a little risk on that potion. Hey, boy. Way's clear. Come on in. Well, I hope you can't hear the yelling and shouting in the background. There's a lot of noise from the kids in the house today. Right, wait here, boy. What's the best way to get to that? Just jump onto it. This could be dangerous. This is a very stupid idea, probably. Just for an unknown potion. That's. Oh wow! How good is that dwarven dagger? It's a weapon, obviously. Look in weapons. 9. So that's pretty much as good as a. Oops. That's good as a basic iron sword that you get. And of course the advantage of it being faster as well. Let's get this potion as well. This might be a blacksmith potion. Well, that's no good for Stryko. But okay. Let's see what this is. Let's assume we've found one spider. That's a lot of webs. We're going to find another one. Well, at least you died easily. Sure, I can't have my arrow back. Where's the next one going to come from? Oh! I can hear spidery, chittery noises. There's one there, isn't it? How did you hear me, you little jerk? That's a big one. You don't be messing with poison, really. Ah! That's it, boy. He's focused on me. Well, there we go. That was a slightly bigger one. How are you doing, boy? You alright? You're okay, aren't you? Okay, that was very effective. The arrows weren't doing so much to that one, though, were they? So yeah, things like companions will rush forward to attack enemies that seem to be coming near them. You know, you've had them wait further back. I see movement over there. You thought I'd see it on the scope, wouldn't you, if it was there already? Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I don't like the idea of creatures having the higher ground on me. Although unfortunately with spiders, if they can crawl across the ceiling, that's pretty quite likely. I'm not carrying that bad, that's flipping huge. It'll weigh a ton. I wonder if we can get up there. Curious, interested by that, as if there might be something useful up there. Possibly not, but just closing the door to my office, so I can hear a bit less noise from the brats. I don't think there's anything up there. No. If there is, I can't get high enough to do anything about it. Ooh. Yeah, someone's having a good session, and we appear to have a blocked area. Well, I'm not using my sort of that. Ah, I've got an idea though. Is that going to do it? Got a feeling it might do it, you know. No? Just tired myself out. It's like a shield block. You can actually do that with a torch. And of course, flammable things will be burned by it. I thought maybe I could do that, but obviously not. I can't make myself cough though. Oh, I must have cut it. Go on, get off. Oh, it's a body. Oh. Ooh. Sorry about that. I can hear more scuttling and chittering, I think. Okay. Now the giant spiders like to do ambushes. If it's all going to go south, it's going to happen in here. Yeah. I think we're going to need to bring our faithful furry friend in here to help out with this. Oh dear, I couldn't honestly remember. Ow! How much of this winding passage and spideriness is going to happen before we met Nimmy. We're about to meet her now, though. Come on in, boy. Let's go. Now, I will do what I can to not shoot you in the back. And not die. What can we do here that will actually help us out with this fight? I mean, giant spiders aren't too bad, but I don't think the venom will work. Yeah, possibly do more damage. I want to save that potion, though, if possible. Should we... I was going to say, what you can do with companions is where you can order them to go in. So I could, if I wanted to, send Miko over there to be the bait for the trap. But I don't feel... Stop pushing me. He's using me as bait for the trap. You traitorous hound. Don't look at me like that. He was, I wouldn't do that. I don't think Striker would do that. Use a dog as bait. Let's sneak in here. I think we're going to use this pillar. Oh my god! No! Oh! Oh my goodness, we're poisoned already. This is not a good start. Sure. Wow. What was that second one there? What was that hit me? Is that simply Nimmy just kicking my butt? It might well be. I think we're probably going to die here. Get out of the way, dog! Retreat! We can just shoot her from here, probably. Oh, boy. Why engage her in direct combat when you can simply shoot her with arrows? Ah. Yeah, she's a bit tough, even for us with our special shield. I have a lot of arrows, Nimmy. Sure, you could consider it cheating. That's bouncing off. But, you know, she's a giant spider. I don't think why we should be acting responsibly. Damn it! Having trouble getting the angle. These tree roots are getting away. Oh, yeah, but it's also blocking her poison. Poisony web sting thing. And Miko's holding her at bay, but isn't actually attacking her. Which is interesting. I thought he would do. Oh! No, level up! That's it, boy, get her! Just don't suddenly get in the way. I'm feeling brave. Oh my goodness, we really got her. Come on. Don't die here. Gotta be careful. Whenever you get poisoned, you have to watch out, because your health can continue going down. Well, I think this shield did help. You alright, boy? You're okay, aren't you? And being a giant spider, she has 2 lots of venom. Well, that went fairly well. Could have been better, could have been worse. Had a bit of cheatiness with the old hiding around a corner, but you know, I knew that was going to be likely to be the case. I've already searched her. What are you doing? Yes, boy. You did very well. I thought you'd attack her more, but you did very well. That was pretty scary. For a normal warrior, I don't think it'd be too much trouble taking this. What I was going to do, the plan was, I was going to duck behind here and kite her around, but she came down too quickly, and me messing around with my stupid arrows. And what I'm going to do is retreat back into the passage. Again, a companion other than a dog would have a bit more attacking, but never mind. Search the exit. Oh, we've got a dead body here. And a note. Alethius' notes. We've been saddled with some researchers who can't go 4 steps without examining something, and they fight about as well as you think. Probably worse. Strom at least has some magical competence, but none of them can swing a sword. Urge and Crag is up to something, so I'll have to keep an eye on them. But Storbs assures me they're trustworthy. Alethius. So this is about the exhibition. We're not going to take your stuff, Alethius. Because through here is the dig site proper. Okay, the excavation site. This is the excavation site, but the proper site is over here. The Chuanzel. The Chuanzel is a great place. It's probably the first big Dwemer ruin I went into playing Skyrim, and it's huge. It's the first time I saw dwarven centurions running around. It's also teeming with flipping snow elves, the Falmer, and they will annihilate Stryko very easily. I found to my cost that even moderate level warriors at reasonable difficulty levels will get killed very quickly by Falmer, who are a lot tougher than they appear, despite the lack of armour most of them have, and their dreadful poisons. So we'll not be going in there, will we, boy? No, we will not. Although it's a great quest if you've got enough power to deal with it. But Striker will not be going in there. It would be a waste of time. The number of reloads and saves I would have to do would be... Ow! Ow! Stop it! Point is because of the... for me to scum save my way through it. So I'm not going to put you through that. This is no point. But I'm here to do some more adventure soon. So we've got some... We did very well. Oh, God. What is it with kicking objects in this game and they injure you? It's just stupid. I want to go back. Skip a bit here. Got some loot. We achieved what we needed to do. Which was... I knew was reasonably achievable for Strako's skill levels. And we'll see what reward the noble Calsomo might have for us. Calsomo, good news!
The artifacts I've discovered in the Chuanzel will make history one day.
I'm sure they will. I've killed Nimi.
You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, here's the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile.
Oh, I will be careful. By the way, by interfering with your excavation, do you mean it was eating people? I'm just saying that maybe your priorities are a little bit screwed up there, Calsomo. Anyway, I've found this expedition journal.
Oh, really? This looks like someone from Stubben's little group. A brave scholar, but not very wise. If you find Stubben, it would be good to see any notes he may have collected. I doubt you'll find him alive, though.
No, I doubt it too, and unfortunately we're not going into Chuanzel to find him. By the way, what have you got for sale? Not that I don't like to buy anything, but what have you got for sale?
Spells and incantations, for those with the talent to cast them.
Well, I don't generally, but I'm just wondering what you have. I do have this scroll, actually. Does this help you? No, I can't show you the scroll. I can't? That's a shame. I'm of Akatosh. I could show you that. I don't actually need that. I might as well sell them to Calsomo. I mean, he might find some use for them. Under enchantment or something. I'm keeping on with that, though. And that... No, I'm not doing pickpocketing. And the staff. Okay, well, I don't need these soul gems. I've got some with which to recharge my sword if I need to. Thank you, Calsomo.
Oh, goodbye.
We'll go and check out your museum. What's the time now, anyway? Wow, it's getting late. I wonder if I'm allowed into the museum at this time of night. Have a little museum tour before bed. I don't see why not. The Dwemer Museum. I've left old Hairy Pants outside because goodness knows what mischief he'll cause around here with his big tail, knocking something over. And before I go any further, what do I want to upgrade? My health's doing okay right now, partly because of the buff from the amulet. Let's put some stamina in. And what did I say I was going to do last time? A block might be an idea. One-handed I've got in there as well, because I did some... Obviously I improved my speech skill. I said sneak maybe last time? No, I don't think sneak's so good. I think I'm okay with sneaking for now. I had trouble sneaking past those spiders. Light armour. Let's put some into block, shall we, for our fancy new sword, actually new shield. So blocking is 25% more effective, plus the 20% more effective from our shield. That sounds like a great idea. Let's have a look around here. I've had problems in the past with the Drum Museum. I found it to be a little bit bugged, in that sometimes the guards have been known to attack me without provocation. Despite the fact I should just be able to wander around here. I think maybe the last part of the museum is not is inaccessible. You shouldn't be in there. What have we got here? Well, that's an interesting layout. Anyway, plates and spoons and things. You know, like most children in the museum, because I am like a child, quite frankly. Although I'm at some level, I'm interested in all the basic artifacts like the plates and spoons. What I really want to see is the weapons and the smashy stuff and the valuable stuff. What have we got in here? So what's the point of putting ancient books in a case like that? I guess this is more of a museum for scholars. This is not a child-friendly museum. You know, it's for the interested people, interested adults, scholarly adults. It's a fearsome-looking spider. Or thieves, quite frankly, who want to investigate around here. Oh, wow, well that is not Dwemer. Well, that's Falmer stuff, we know that. Not that Stryko would know. Well, you might recognise the style from some of those arrows we found, like poor merchant. Interesting they've got a sideline on the snow elves themselves, though, since they've the sort of things that tend to populate the Dwemer ruins now the Dwemer have actually gone. Can I open this? So these are the bits where I think I might get problems with people attacking me. There's that blood on the floor down there. Yeah, well, I think we know why. You've ever been in the Dwemer ruins, but they're full of traps. And that's a pressure plate. Which usually a great big spinny blade will erupt and slice you into many pieces. But that's okay. Well, I don't think there's any point in being in here unless we're about to start stealing things. Which obviously Stryko isn't. Let's head out of here. One of the mighty centerpieces there, though. Imagine that thing wandering around. Isn't that a contrast with the size of the guard there? Hammering and slashing. And firing. That's like a siege weapon and an axe combined, look. Great big crossbow bolt in there. Deadly looking object. Arrows and bows. Ones, I won't mind those, but again, I'll have to steal them. Short swords and long swords. We've obviously got one. I got a dagger. Yeah, it's a section of the museum all the kids want to see. A shield and a mace. There's so many different quests in Skyrim depending on who you're working for what you would do in different places based on who you're doing a job for. Ooh, nasty. Can't you kept that loaded. It's I often wonder, you know, is there an option where you do something and this thing turns on and starts stomping around the museum? Well, lots of Dwemer Inquiries books. I don't think I'll be reading those. Ethereum Wars. That's the start of another quest. Ethereum Wars, a great quest, in fact, but not one I want to get Striker involved in. Yes. There's a dagger that we have already. And a sphere. Fascinating stuff, and all good memories for Striker to take home with him. Hopefully one of them will not be been eviscerated by the guards. He dislike the fact where he is. Unusual gem, you can take that. It's not count as stealing, but there's not really any point unless you're part of the Thieves Guild. Or going to be something to do with the Thieves Guild, and you plan to wander absolutely everywhere to try and find all the damn things, which I still haven't done. Maybe sometime in the future I might do that. It's a bit of a massive collector quest. Well, it's all very interesting stuff, but it's getting late now. I think that's probably enough culture for one day. Back to the Silverblood Inn for yet another night.
Just east of the city at Reachwater Rock.
Oh, thanks for the warning. Stay away from Reachwater Rock.